Hi. So this is the start of a series that I'm planning on doing where I'm going to pick a hero and then take them through campaigns on expert. So this one, I'm going to be playing Captain Marvel, and I'll start with expert Crossbones. So I don't think I'm actually going to do the full campaign, but I will just fight each expert villain in order. So the deck that I'm going to be using here is a shield deck for Captain Marvel. I think it's one of her best strategies. I have a deck that I really like. I posted it on Marvel Card Database, so I'll link that in the video. But here it is. It's 3 copies of Surveillance Team, Helicarrier, and Sky Destroyer for more shield supports, Government Liaison to make all of these cards cheaper, and then for the events, Homeland Intervention is a fantastic event. It works a lot. And then Global Logistics to help me look at my own deck and the encounter deck. Plethora of shield allies. And then after that, my resources, and then some extra cards, which if you wanted to play this deck, you could swap these out with whatever you wanted, really. I really like card draw with Captain Marvel, so I have Mansion, 2 power on all of us to help pay for all these gray cards that I have, and then also there, I can spend them as energy resources for the energy channel, and then Ironheart, because she's just very good, and then build support to help me search out these allies. So I already set up Crossbones, so to save a little time, but I'll read what he does while I shuffle my deck here. So in setup, you create the experimental weapons deck, which is going to be this one. And then when Crossbones is revealed, you search the encounter deck for his machine gun and attach it to him. I already did. The machine gun has 2 counters. And then when Crossbone attacks, you remove 1 ammo counter from this card. Discard the top card of the encounter deck, and take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons discarded. Boost icons on the discarded card. And then while Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing, which this deck doesn't. I don't think it has any way to get a tough status card, so that shouldn't really end up mattering for me. Now advance to stage 1B. On Mountain Fina, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So here it is. It will attach to Crossbones. Yeah. So this one says, after the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. And I can spend a mental and a physical resource to discard this card. Okay. About done shuffling. And this is going to be my health. This is going to be Crossbones' health. Okay. Yeah, and now I'm ready to go. So I'll start by drawing up to my hand size. Now I gotta think here. So these 2, or this card, my Homeland Intervention is not going to be useful on the first turn. Nick Fury is always good, so I think I'm going to keep Nick Fury. I got Energy Absorption, which I can use to get the Helicarrier. I like my Photon Blast, but I'm not really trying to rush Crossbones here. So I think I'll mulligan these 3 and keep the other ones. Nice. Okay. So now this is my starting hand. I think, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my commander action, choose a player to draw 1 card. Just me. Monica Chain. She is one of the best allies here. But I think I'm going to start with I think I'll start by playing Nick Fury just because he can do something and block for me. And he'll let me draw 3 cards. The goal of this deck really is to just get through your deck once and then set up, and then after you set up, you're pretty much fine for the rest of the game. Now, don't really need another ally at the moment. Spider-Woman could be pretty good, though. I want to hang on to Monica Chang as well. I think... No... Yeah, I think I'll start by getting my Helicarrier out. By paying 3. And then I'll exhaust that and spend 2 to get Monica Chang. Response: after Monica Chang enters play, search your deck, hand and discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team, and put it into play, and place 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team I control. So I'm gonna go choose to search from my deck, because that gets 1 more card out of my deck that I don't necessarily want to draw, because I really want to get like my Helicarrier and my Sky Destroyer and that type of stuff out on the first time through. So it's a little more, just slightly more efficient to get it out of my deck. And then this is going to come in with 4 counters. So now actually I'm going to use these 4-sided die. That'll be easier. Now I have 2 allies. I think I'm just going to keep all my supports over here so that they can not take up so much space. And now I'll flip to hero mode. And then I'll have Monica Chang and Nick Fury both attack Crossbones. And yeah, there's nothing to thwart right now. So I'll attack with Captain Marvel as well. So that will be 5 damage total. And then, yeah, there's nothing to thwart, so keep my Surveillance Team there. And now each of my allies took 1 consequential damage for that. So I'll ready up. Ready all my cards and draw back up to my hand size. Now it's Crossbones' turn. So the main scheme is going to go up by 1, and then Crossbones will attack me, which I will be blocking with Nick Fury because there's nothing else to do with him. So now I'm going to have to read all of those force responses. So force response, when Crossbone attacks you, which is right now, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost cards on the discarded card. Yeah, here. Indirect damage equal to 1. So I will put that on Nick Fury. The other force response after the villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from my hand. And now his boost card. So he attacks for 4. Nick Fury is gone. And then I get dealt 1 encounter card. Keep reaching into the wrong spot. Okay, so Hydra Minion is engaged with me. He has a guard, meaning that Crossbones can't deal damage to me. When defeated, deal the engaged player encounter card. So that's not very good, but here I am. So now I'll start by playing a Helicarrier, using my Helicarrier to play Photonic Blast, and I'll use my Genius. Deal 5 damage to an enemy, and then if you paid for this using an energy resource, actually, we'll be using these 2 instead. Draw 1 card. And that will defeat the Hydra Soldier. And now What do I want to do now? I think I'll just play Mockingbird at this point. And when Changers play, I could just stun an enemy, so I'll stun Crossbones. And I am dealt one counter card, which I can keep over here. And from this point, yeah, I'll just have Captain Marvel, Mockingbird, and Mockingbird attack for 2. I'll use Monica Chang as a blocker. My surveillance team will work 1 off the main scheme. And then that will end my turn, and I'm ready. I'm going to start using these blue tokens here. You can see it. These are going to represent exhausted for me, so I don't have to keep turning everything sideways all the time. Be a little easier for me. Now I'll draw 5 cards. Okay, so build support, probably won't be using that at this point. Maybe I will. Alpha Flight's really good, Dun Dun Dugan's really good. Okay, so now the main scheme is going to go up by 1. And then Crossbones won't activate against me. And then I will get dealt another encounter card. Now I will reveal them. First one, Treachery. When revealed, hero, the villain, and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So now he will attack me. I'll block with Monica Chain. So this goes off when Crossbone attacks you. I take 2 indirect damage, which also Mockingbird sure, 1 consequential. 2 indirect damage, which I will give 1 of them to Mockingbird, and then I will take 1. And then he gets his boost card. So Monica Chang is defeated. This has no counters, so it will go into the discard pile. And then I did not get dealt damage, so this doesn't trigger. And now I'll do my next one. Hydra Soldier, again, is engaged with me. So, let's see, I'm gonna get a little more space here. Okay, now it's my turn. I definitely want my Alpha Flight Station. I don't really care about my helmet. I don't care about Crisis Interdiction, so these are going to functionally be resources for me. If I go into Alter Ego without confusing him, the main scheme will complete, which I don't see a reason to let that happen. So, interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do here, because I could get Alpha Flight Station, and then... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not worry about if the main scheme set finishes this turn. So before I flip down, I think I will attack I'll attack Crossbones for 2. So he's at 5 health now. Then I will flip down, I will draw a card. And now I will pay for Alpha Flight Station. Play. Or yeah, instead of doing that, I am going to use this token. And now the Alpha Flight Station, I will exhaust that and discard 1 card from my hand and then draw 2. Discard my helmet and then draw 2 cards. That double resource is nice. So now I can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get Dum Dum Dugan. He comes into play. And now, when I use one of his basic powers, I can exhaust up to 3 shield cards I control, and then each card will give him +1 to that power for this use. So I will exhaust Mockingbird and Helicarrier. No, Helicarrier is fine. To give him +2 attack. He will attack and deal 5 damage to Crossbones. Now Crossbones 3 comes out. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Oh, that's the wrong deck. Attached to the villain gains Retaliate 1. Sorry about that. The villain gains Retaliate 1, spend a energy and a mental to discard this card. So just try to remember these, and I'll stack them to save a little more space. Dum Dum Dugan took 2 consequential damage for that attack. And I don't think there's much of a point in wording the main scheme right now with Surveillance Team. So I will leave it because I don't want to waste a counter. Okay, so I'll ready all my people. And then dropped my hand size of 6. So a lot of resources. Okay. This is probably going to be pretty good. Now the main team goes up by 1. Crossbones will scheme against me for 2. Boost, give the villain a tough status card if you can't heal 3 damage from him instead. Put that tough status card on his health so that I can remember. Also, he has 16. So that finishes the main scheme. There's no one revealed on the Infinity Stone. And then I flip it, and now it does have a one revealed. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Okay. Attached to the villain, he gets when the villain attacks, it gains ranged. I can spend resources to get rid of it, but I don't think I'll really be doing that. Now the Hydra Soldier will scheme for 1. So this started with 1. Hydra Soldier schemes for 1. Now I get an encounter card. Treachery. When revealed, discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck where X is Crossbones attack. And take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. Okay. Crossbones has 4 attack. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That was really bad. Indirect damage I can spread around, but do I want to take? I guess I'll take the 7. I want to keep Dum Dum Dugan around. So I'll go down to 4 health. Now it is my turn. Now is an interesting point because I gotta figure out if I want to build out more or just try to win. I might just choose to leave the Hydra Soldier around. Step one now is I'm gonna recover because I know I need to recover. Agent 13 is good if I want her to thwart. She also can ready my helicarrier each turn, so but I don't think I really want her right now. So I'll start by just spending these two to get Avengers Mansion. I'll draw a card with that. I'll draw a card with my commander action. I will exhaust Alpha Flight Station, discard a card to draw 2. I will get Sky Destroyer here. I'll exhaust my helicarrier and play Sky Destroyer. Well, also and spend 2 here. Play Sky Destroyer. Now I'll pay. No, I don't. I'll save the government liaison. I'll pay 2 to get Ironheart. She lets me draw a card. Global logistics. I think I will do that here. So I'll spend global logistics, exhaust 1 shield card I control. I'll exhaust I think just Mockingbird again. To look the top 4 cards of a player deck or the encounter deck and discarding a number, and put the others on the top and or bottom of the deck in any order. So I'll look at the top 4 cards of his deck. So when a revealed hero, the villain attacks if they have a weapon. Okay, this card I definitely want to be on the top because I want it to be his boost card. Then for an encounter card, I think I'll just grab the Hydra Bomber because it doesn't matter. Then this will be a boost card because it has 0 boost. And then this one, if it's revealed, just gets piercing. So actually that, I don't think I didn't even have to change the order. That's just going to be fine for me. Then the cool thing happens. I played a shield card, so that exhausts Sky Destroyer, and I can deal 2 damage to an enemy. Which responds after you play a shield card. So actually, before I played Global Logistics, I should have attacked with Ironheart to get rid of the tough status card. But wait, he does have Retaliate, so Ironheart will actually die for that. Yeah, that's not worth it. It's fine. So the Sky Destroyer will just take the tough stats card off. And now Dum Dum Dugan, I will. I don't really want to use him this turn because I want to be able to exhaust all more shield cards. Oh, I forgot that I'm gonna run out of my deck. So when I ordered this, I'll flip that because I wanted this to be. So that should work out. Let's think here. Is there anything else I can do? I will go into hero mode. Exhausted. I think I will just have Ironheart thwart 1 off the main scheme and surveillance team thwart 1. And that will end my turn. So already all my people. Draw up to my hand size, get an encounter card. Nice, I have 2 photon blasts. So as long as I survive here, I should be able to win between Dum Dum Dugan's attack and Captain Marvel's. Ironheart should have 1 damage. And now Crossbones is going to, or first this goes up by 1, and then Crossbones is going to attack me.
How is he?
I will be blocking with Ironheart. I'll check these responses. So after the villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. That won't be happening. Attached to the villain, he gains retaliate. That doesn't matter. It gains range. That doesn't matter. Okay. So it's 4 damage. Ironheart defeated. And now Hydra Soldier attacks me for 2. I'll just take that. I get also an encounter card. The Hydra Bomber, when revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme, place a threat, and then assault. The villain will attack me. I will block with Mockingbird this time. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5 damage. Good job, Mockingbird. And now it's my turn. So, first thing I'll do is I will exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Now, I need to do both of these Photon Blasts, so I'll need 6 resources to do that, which is going to be, I have 4 in my hand, 5 there, so I can't actually afford both of them because I don't have a double resource. So I will spend an energy resource to heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel and draw a card, and I'm hoping for a double. Still didn't get it. I think this is fine though. I might be able to do enough damage here. Oh. Forgot, the Hydra Soldier has guard, so I'm not going to be able to defeat Crossbones this turn. Would that have mattered for the tough status card? I don't actually remember. Since I can't remember, I'm just gonna give Crossbones a tough status card and then continue my turn. So first, I will do 1 Photon Blast by exhausting Helicarrier and paying 2 to deal 5 damage. Defeats the Hydra Soldier. When defeated, I get an encounter card, and then I draw a card. Forgot about the drawing a card. That actually saves me. So that defeated the Hydra Soldier. Now I can attack for 2 to get the tough status card off. Play another Photonic Blast. Do 5. Which I believe he has Retaliate. Yes, he does have Retaliate. So I'll take 1 damage for that. Technically I'll draw a card. Oh, I actually can play that. So I'll put that down. And then Dum Dum Dugan will attack for 3, and then I'll exhaust 1, 2, 3 cards. 3 shield cards to give him +3 for that attack. So he attacks for 6. And then he takes 2 consequential and then 1 retaliate. So he is defeated. Now, I only have 6 health, no allies. I'm going to flip down. If the main team finishes, I don't think it really matters. Wait, no, did I flip up that? Yeah, I flipped up this turn. That was a big mistake. So I might actually lose right here. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose. That was a big mistake. I shouldn't have attacked with Dum Dum Dugan. Yeah, I will just have not attacked with Dum Dum Dugan, or else because I won't be able to win if that happens. So he'll be back at 11 health. Dum Dum Dugan has two on him. Yeah, because he has 4 attack plus the Hydro Bomber. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have survived that. And then I'm getting an encounter card as well, so that will end my turn. So now already all my people. Draw up to my hand size. 5 cards. I got another Photonic Blast and 2 of my energy absorption, so I should be able to win on this next turn as long as he doesn't get guard, because between my energy channel and my Photon Blast, that should be enough damage. Now, 1 threat goes on the main scheme. Crossbones activates against me. I will block with Dum Dum Dugan. He attacks me for 4, 5, 6. Dum Dum Dugan is gone. Hydro Bomber deals 1 damage to me. And then I get dealt an encounter card. And now let's reveal them. Hydro Regular Incite 1, so that's not that bad. Doesn't have guard, that's the only thing that really bothers me right now. And then a side scheme. Cornered Staff. When revealed, discard 1 player cards from the top of the encounter deck and then place 1 additional threat here for each boost icon. So it's going to come in at 4. And now it's my turn. Yeah, this shouldn't be that bad. I will exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Now I'm actually going to pay for my Photon Blast with, let me do some math here. So action, spend X resources, put X energy counters here. Hero action, attack. Discard energy channel and deal 2 damage to an enemy. So between these 6, 7, 8, I have 8 energy resources here. This can only handle 5 counters. Yeah, that only takes 5, so I'll just do that now. To put 5 there. That's going to be 10 damage. Yeah, so I don't really need to do this, but I will Photon Blast to deal 5 damage to him. And I take 1 in return, and then I'll Energy Channel to deal 10 damage to him. And that's the end of the game. There may have been a small mistake, a mistake or two throughout there, but I don't think that anything would have really changed it. I think I could have just flipped to Alter Ego if something had gone bad, and it would have been fine. But yeah, so that's Captain Marvel against Crossbones on Expert.